Hello everyone, Professor Thompson here. Couple quick announcements before we meet for class tonight. First thing I wanted to let you know is if you've decided not to show up tonight and you will be submitting your video to me electronically, please make sure that you let me know in advance that that's kind of the method that you've chosen. That would be greatly appreciated so that I can make sure that I'm looking for those videos online. Next thing is if you decide to show up, that's great. 6 to 9 o'clock tonight, same room as last time, and we'll run through all of the presentations. As far as the Musical Me presentations tonight, you have several different methods to which you can play your music. One is through a CD. You can use YouTube. You could bring your music on a USB jump drive if you'd like. Um, I will have a CD cart that is brought to the classroom. You can play it off of an MP3 player or an iPod, your smartphone. I will have the cord that you can use to be able to play that through our stereo system. As for playing the music, two things. One, somebody else should be playing your music. As part of the requirements, I did mention that you should have a technical advisor for your speech. So if you haven't figured that out already, when you get to class tonight, before we actually begin, I recommend when you get to class just talking to some of your classmates and finding someone that's willing to play your music. One person could play 3, 4, 5 different people's music. That's perfectly fine. It doesn't have to be a partner thing. But as long as you're focused on your message and you've talked to somebody else about when they're going to play the music for you. The next thing I wanted to mention with regard to that was that you need to make sure that you're playing your music as part of your presentation, and so that it's not something that is an afterthought. Don't give us your speech and then afterwards play your music. Your music should be integrated some way from the time maybe you use it as an attention-getting strategy through the ending part of your speech, but it should be integrated in. I'm looking forward to the speeches tonight. If you have last minute questions or something, I may possibly be able to answer them, but I am out and about throughout the day today and just going to be on my cell phone. So, I may or may not be able to answer immediately or not. If there's an emergency, you can let me know. Something else that you should be aware of, I posted grades to Blackboard a while back. I sent the feedback sheets back to you all last week. I'll have hard copies of those in class tonight so that if for some reason you wanted to look at those hard copies, but you should have had an electronic copy that was sent back to you. I did get a couple emails that there was a number crunching error, and that is true. The speech was out of 120 points. And so if Blackboard said 130, that's something that I'm just working to fix. So it was out of 120 this last speech. So most of you did fairly well, and it wasn't a big deal. Like I said, it's something that was the first time for me to watch you to watch yourself. So we're looking for improvement in this next round of speeches. You want to make sure that you are holding true to the time limits and frames for this next speech. Okay? There will be penalty deductions and point deductions for going over. So please make sure that you are adhering to the time frame of the presentation as listed in the requirement sheet. Very important. Because again, we did have several people who went over. We want to make sure that you are clear, but you are also concise in your message. Okay? I'm looking forward to these presentations tonight, and we will see you all very soon.